outside the hotel now in Adelaide. Everyone's getting on the bus, getting ready to go to first practice, have a bit of a shoot around. A couple of things we got to do over there. So boys are all pretty excited and looking forward to a good weekend.
Pretty cool being around with like the top players in the league. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that us younger guys can learn and maybe try and steal from their game. So it's going to be a good little spectacle, and yeah, I'm really thankful that I'm here.
Dunk comp's going to be cool. You know, I don't know who to predict, but you know, there's a lot of high flyers there. You know, Tony Lewis just came in, and apparently he can sky. You know, I thought Waxy would be pretty good, but you know. Irvin's been telling me that Lance Hurdle can sky as well, so I'm definitely making sure I'm courtside for that, so I get a good seat for it.
First of all, thanks for coming along. Thanks for making this a really special event for the NBL, for the fans. You know, I know it's kind of an imposition on your weekends right before Christmas, and you're probably looking forward to a little bit of a break. But I hope you're looking at it as a real reward for how you've all played this year. You know, the good job you've done, both the players and the coaches, the success you've had on the court. You know, it is an honor to be an All-Star. You know, a lot of us go through our careers never get that chance. Some of you get a lot, so you know, embrace it, have some fun in the game. Tomorrow, you know, this is for the fans.
We look forward to watching the game. I'm being the old school guy. I look forward to seeing y'all get busy. So let's take it, you know, let's have some fun. But you know, hey, particularly you know, you guys that got paid, you know, you got to come with it. Nah, I'm only kidding. All right. Enjoy, man.
Obviously, congratulations. And the big thing is this is going to be a fun thing. Okay. So the way we make it a fun thing is the attitude how you guys go out and play. And obviously what the fans want to see is you guys go and have some fun. So it's not about coaching, it's not about that, it's about fun. The stress on the coaches is trying to get everyone some minutes so they can go out and have some fun. What we'll do here is we'll just get the balls and we'll just get a few shots on. Okay? And what we do is if everyone can get a basketball, we'll just you know, make some buckets like we normally do with our game day one. Just to get some shots. Okay? Go yes, north sir. After three. Let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3.
North!
Top end, 45.
Yeah, certainly we'll play hard, but I think the result isn't a big thing. I think as long as the fans have a great time, it's about connecting with them and also experiences for us. I mean, we get to hoop with some stars from other teams, guys we wouldn't get to hoop with, so it's a fantastic experience. I can't wait.
Really, it's all about the history, you know, and explain to the guys that the All-Star game was a perfect opportunity to showcase your game, but more importantly to put on the show for the fans. You know, this is an important time for basketball, to entertain the fans. There's a lot of skillful athletes out here, a lot of one-on-one players that can create their own sort of excitement. And I think if we put on that kind of show, then we get people talking about the game, and hopefully it'll be a great game as well. We're looking for a win. That's the main thing. I'm trying to impress upon the boys that we got to get a W.
All right, so we'll just do some group shooting here. Do something, and then I just want to introduce a couple of basic sets that we can run tonight. Obviously, it will be pretty much freelance offense, but we'll put in a couple of basic stuff so we have a little bit of structure if we need it, and then you guys can get some shots at the end. All right, so let's get half the group down here, half the group down there, 3 balls. Across the baseline. You know, I think everyone understands the concept of the game and why they're here, and it's one of those situations where I guess I just try to get everybody an even amount of minutes, and that's going to be the biggest challenge, I think, is the coaches to keep track of that. There's a couple of basic sets that pretty much everybody in the league runs, so you can basically just give them a little bit of a common language to at least be able to run a couple of things. But apart from that, it's going to be a lot of freelance, particularly offensively. Again, defensively, obviously, there's not going to be very complex schemes going on. It's going to be pretty just fundamental man-to-man defense, and then you're relying on the players to play on their instincts.
The biggest part about this thing is, you know, we get to see everybody else that's in the All-Star game, the dunk contest, and you know, just grow relationships. That's the best part about our jobs, you know. Gain and grow relationships for the rest of our lives, tell stories to our kids, our families make it back home, man. This is great. It's great to be here.
Definitely just a reward of, how you've been playing, and, fans appreciate, what you've been doing, and how you've been representing, your club the right way, and, just doing a, good service to the game, So, that's what, we work so hard for, and, this is just a big reward for us.
Middle on ball, based on that, I need you in the short corner. Just kidding.
Whoa. Coach called me out of my shoe, man.
All right, good job. Give us a south.
South.
Stop food.
South.
1, 2, 3.
South.
Hopefully, maybe one day I get enough fan votes, I can get myself in here, but this is the first time they've done the All-Star game in a while, and, I think they did a pretty good job on getting the right guys here who deserve to be here, and all these guys deserve to be here, man. All these guys are playing good, are playing great at the moment, so.
It's a blessing, man. These are the top guys in the league, and to be considered to play with these guys, I still got a lot to prove, but to be amongst these guys is a blessing. Get a good stretch, get warm so you don't tear nothing. I know Gordy's telling me to chill out, so hopefully I don't pull nothing, but it should be fun. I pray for all the players that they don't get injured, and we have a good time.
The feeling is a few of us can't get a word in edgeways with Idris, Gary, Cal Bruton here, so we've got no chance of vocalising anything. But it's positive, everything's great. So now we're finished shoot around, we're going back to the hotel, rest up, get in the pool, recover a little bit before we have showers, dress up, look nice for the Hall of Fame dinner for Ken Cole.